Hi Skye. What I've done is I've grabbed a model, B Durbridge actually, surfing with his backhand. I'm just going to go and show you the importance of your arm lift. The thing about your surfing, and I've had a look at quite a few clips, it's very similar, and what happens is it's very late for you to lift your arm. So if you can see your arms down here, this arm's up there. It's hard to see in there, I know, but I'm looking at what happens here as we progress through. I want you to see the way that Bede lifts his arm up and points to where he wants to go, whereas your arm stays relatively down, fairly low, and doesn't come up to this position where it should up here. So that's really the main thing. Another thing I want you to think about is that you need to have a good bottom turn. The next thing you need to do is lift that leading arm, and then the last thing you need to do is hit high and tight. So have a look at that for me as we go through. So we'll just go through nice and slow. You can see what's happened here is that your bottom turn, not too bad. As we move up here, and I'll pause it there, you haven't yet started to lift your arm. Slowly move up, and your arm stays down really low. So if I look at Bede here, his leading arm, which is this one because he twists his body, has come up here and is getting ready to punch through. Your leading arm is still down here. Okay, so it's low, it's down by your side, and even though you've twisted at the hips and getting to rotate, you haven't lifted that front arm, which is causing you problems. So yeah, not a bad bottom turn. No lift in the leading arm. And hitting high and tight, yeah, you're probably a little bit wide. The path you've taken, if I just erase that for a second, the path you've taken has been sort of along this route here, so slowly coming up to there sort of thing, or let's do up here like that. You're going to go up here, whereas Bede's come from the bottom and he's come from here straight up there. That high and tight surfing is what the judges really want to see. So I'll just move along a few more clips, and you just nearly lose you out of there. So you do sort of surf out of that turn. We lose you out of screen there, but the fact is that if we look at those turns, what I'll do is I'll just get you both to the start, and then I'll just play through separately and just have a look. So if I look at, for example, if I look at Bede here, and I just play through his in slow-mo, super high, have a look at that, high and tight, you run at a really flat line and you lift your arm really late, and that's the difference. And so that's something that you need to think about. If I just unlock that there, get you to the beginning somehow, that's it, and play you through again. So your front arm doesn't really lift. You twist your body and you don't lift that front arm to a really, really late reaction. And then because you're lifting it super late, it's causing you not to go high and tight. And the other thing is that it's making your surf a little too flat. Whereas if I go back now and I look at Bede, and we go and play through his, look how he lifts that front arm up. Now that arm goes right up in the air, nice high and tight, and that's the way you need to perform your arm lifts. So it's causing you a little bit of problem. It's causing you to surf just that little bit too lateral, and what we need you to do is surf a lot higher and tighter. And also, if you can lift that arm up all the time, you'll be amazed how you will improve with your surfing. So I hope that tip helps.